Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great, wonderful day. Sorry I didn't make videos this on Friday. I had a medical emergency, so I didn't actually have a chance to go to make any videos. But I am doing now, so here it is. So we have more information with Karmelo Anthony and the alleged where his father, Drew Anthony, paid Charleston White to say some things that were defamatory. I'll go over a few things here, and there's apparently alleged audio as well that he has gone and saying some things about the him claiming Drew Anthony paid him. So we're going to be talking about that as well. There's some weird things that I don't know. I still would say that the video is up in question, but without further ado, here we go. So we have this here from Sarah Fields. She has gone out and said that read with caution, exposing the left and their warped narratives regarding Karmelo Anthony. Sensitive info. Goes on to say here that Karmelo defenders are already trying to spin my lawsuit against Charleston White as a publicity stunt, claiming I'm just seeking attention. My reporting on this case has gained international attention. I have placed a microscope over the Anthony family and Dominic Alexander, backing everything with documents and evidence. They hate me for it. I am 8 months pregnant. In my final month of pregnancy, I would rather focus on bringing another precious baby into the world and preparing for motherhood. The last thing I wanted was to be harassed, doxxed, and smeared with accusations of meth use and prostitution, all because they didn't like my reporting, which affected their ability to raise funds for Karmelo Anthony. I recently discovered the new narrative they are spinning. Drew Anthony met with Charleston White just before Charleston decided to go public and say all the sick things he said about me and the Metcalf family. Drew Anthony told Charleston that there was a pool party where all the teens were making fun of Karmelo's large genitalia, and that he was bullied for this, which is why he decided to murder Austin Metcalf, which is crazy, by the way. It's absolutely crazy. So I really want to understand this, right? So what we have here is just a simple of a teenager, by the way, a teenager of all things, where they have a large junk, right? Like that's kind of like the criticism here. I don't know very much about embarrassment about that. At least when it comes to teenagers, maybe you have other things as well that you could probably address. But here's just one thing that I wanted to put out here is that most of the time that we see with women is that they always want the long department, right? They want the long stick, and unfortunately, in this day and age, there would be no problem with having the long stick because you should be probably hyped about that, happy about that, because it makes you a bit higher on the breeding pool, at least for when it comes to women, because there's been numerous videos of them asking for the greatest stick of all time, the longest stick of all time. So I don't see where this is going to be an actual thing, and even still, if that was the reason why that was he offed Austin Metcalf, that makes Austin Metcalf even more even in the right, and him way more in the wrong. Because if you decided to off somebody because of some people making fun of you had a large stick, well, I don't know about you, but that's a little crazy, don't you think? That seemed a little bit emotional, a little bit of an emotional outburst that you can't contain yourself over a simple, harmless thing. Now, there's been a lot of people that made terrible or stupid comments about me, but the last thing I do is thinking of I'm going to go off this person. No, we don't do that here, and it isn't just not making it any better for them. Since only a sick, twisted mind would come up with a narrative like this. Agreed. Only a liberal's mind would jump to thinking about a minor's genitalia to create a fake self-defense case. I really want to know why that would be a thing, but we don't know the many workings behind the leftist brain. Tiffany Billions, the activist in contact with Drew Anthony, who has spun multiple lies about the Metcalfs and the twins, is also claiming there is a police report for an incident between a cheerleader and the Metcalf brothers. There is no such report. Yeah, so there are apparently, I don't think I covered this last time, but there was been a report of the of cheerleaders claiming that they made fun of them or whatever of the cheerleaders, a harmless thing, literally harmless, and there's been no report apparently as far as we know. This is what they do. They are preparing for a race war next summer, fabricating a narrative to rile up their base and instill fear in the jury. This is why I will not stop working to dispel their lies. I've been lied about by the left for years. A lawsuit is long overdue. Words have consequences, and we must protect the Metcalfs and ensure the jury is protected at all costs. Yes, because the leftists are constantly pile of garbage people, right? I mean, we've seen this with the Kyle Rittenhouse case where they try to really threaten the jury multiple times here, try to change the verdict. And this is the way these people work here, and they're not good actors. They're bad actors. So without further ado, here's the actual video that we have.
Make sure we knew the exact story.
What was that?
That was one of the things. What she basically said was, so the pool party thing did happen. What happened was when he got out the water, they start singing "I'm blessed." So all the girls start singing it like the whole damn pool party, and pretty much it got back to the school, and that's pretty much it spread it around.
Okay.
Yes. So that's pretty much, and he was embarrassed really by it. It wasn't like a glory moment for him. It was actually kind of embarrassing moment, basically.
I'm sure it was very, very embarrassing for him. I'm pretty sure him having this long cucumber was the issue of all this. If anything, that just means he would probably be able to get more females. But even still, even if he was embarrassed, it does not give him the actual legitimate reason to want to unalive Austin Metcalf for any point of reason. I mean, him having actual self-defense is significantly better than you having to want to off him because they made fun of your cucumber. I'm not quite sure where these people are going with this exactly.
So there's that. Yeah. And that's understandable. He's a teenager. I mean, come on.
Some guys don't respond like that to that.
Right. So yeah.
If they were at the pool party, he did not recognize them because he was new. He was new there. He didn't recognize them. So what happened was he didn't see them at the party. He did not recognize them at the party. But what happened at the pool party spread around the school. So if they were not there, they learned of it.
Okay. I was just trying to connect the dot how Karmelo knew that's where it stemmed from.
Well, now we know the motive.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And so now
the defense will bring it up. And so we know that it occurred. We know that it occurred because it came from Karmelo's own mouth of what happened. And so this is not speculation. This is not something that Charleston just made up and said. Karmelo told his dad what happened, and his dad told Charleston. And so this is true. This is real. Nothing is made up. And so we have to take that to heart. Sometimes people can't believe that they're so close to the right information that they just refuse to believe it. They can't believe. Well, I don't believe that. That's just speculation. No.
Okay, even if this was true, right? And I've said this a few times already. Even if this was true, that does not give him the actual legitimate case to want to go and do this, right? That does not mean like, oh, just because like, oh, well, they made fun of my whole cucumber. Oh, I guess I got off them. Like, this is completely stupid. Like, the motive is just completely dumb. And that means it's actually premeditated here. And that even if the defense does bring it up, it doesn't mean like, oh, well, I guess you got to let him go now. You got to let him go because, well, they made fun of his cucumber. That's it. It's like, no, that's gonna make the judge be like, oh, well, okay, so now he really is getting life in prison because like you can't make this as like an actual motive here and defend it and be like, okay, this is the reason why he did. No, that's not how that works. If anything, you're making it worse for Karmelo Anthony because of the fact that he did this over something completely stupid and asinine. It makes no sense here. So we have this here with Sarah Fields. knowing about this some type of leak that Charleston White said something about a leaked audio of Drew Anthony paying him. So she says here that I'm aware of the alleged leaked audio of Charleston White claiming that Drew Anthony paid him, along with other statements regarding my lawsuit. I cannot verify.
I said, say, homie, cut that snot crying. What you? So I
Can we not do that here?
want, and what's the bag look like?
Can we not do that here? Thank you.
Goofy ass daddy, he clapping from the
I hate Twitter. I
sideline like I'm doing something noble, nigga. I'm not.
Okay, we're gonna do this here. Okay, there we
your
go.
soldier, I'm your scammer.
Says
you just funding your own destruction.
Says I cannot. Okay, I'm gonna read this again. Thank you, Twitter, for being stupid. I'm aware of the alleged leaked audio of Charleston White claiming that Drew Anthony paid him, along with other statements regarding my lawsuit. I cannot verify its authenticity at this time. Please be patient as we investigate. And obviously, what we have here, if we go back, she says here, the Charleston leaked audio has been confirmed to be AI generated. According to multiple analysts I consulted, the AI was likely created with 11 Labs voice cloning technology. All the telltale signature AI audibles anomalies are present in this recording. According to one source, for someone who works with AI, is unmistakable. My lawsuit is continuing as planned. Thank you. So, that's what she says here. Now, I understand that we have this stuff, right? And she has gone to clarify it and saying whatever. But we also have this as well. She says it's AI. And then and he goes to say that, hey, Sarah, could you send me the documentation proving it's AI along with the original audio file? I've got a friend who's a sound engineer, and he says he can analyze the original recording to confirm. He mentioned the voice sounds like it's coming through car speakers like a car phone, but that's all he could tell so far. Also, any updates on Charleston? I already had them analyzed. Cool. Could you please share the documentation and the original audio file you had analyzed? I'll pass it along to my friend for a second look. If he can confirm, I'll take it down. I appreciate your help. So again, the problem that I have with this is with Sarah Fields. I understand you're a journalist, but because somebody's asking for the audio files, just give them the audio files. I don't like it when people hide things. It's the same thing with the Trump thing with the Epstein stuff. You say this crap, but you're not actually releasing the actual information that we need. Give us the information. If somebody requests it, give them the information unless it's privy to only to you and you can't have it analyzed. That's the one thing that I don't like. It's really annoying that we have people that are like, oh, well, I viewed it. Okay, now show the proof. Like, okay, that's what I can't stand. I'm not saying that she's wrong, but I'm saying that, like, if he's asking for the actual information and he wants to confirm for himself, just give him the information. So, we have this post here from the Game Related Podcast saying, we'll be pressing felony charges against the Black for illegally recording me after stalking, harassing, threatening, and intimidating me via multiple phone calls and a 24-hour time span. She posted this illegally recorded phone conversation and posted it on the popular social media site. TikTok, as well as released my private cell phone number to the police on her large social media platform. I don't know what provoked Yanti Bat to begin harassing, stalking, and threatening, intimidating me. So that's what we said here, which is a little bit weird considering the fact that is that depending on what state you're in, you probably won't get away with this. First off, if you're in California, yeah, then you probably get away because you have to have consent. But in some other states, that might not be the case here. So he's going on a suing rampage. And this is the alleged audio report saying Karmelo Anthony's father gets exposed by Charleston White. This is what we have here.
So I stopped him right there. I said, say, homie, cut that snot crying. What you want and what's the bag look like? That goofy ass daddy, he clapping from the sideline like I'm doing something noble. Nigga, I'm not your soldier, I'm your scammer. You just funding your own destruction. Now check this out, let me give you the real play. I want that Sarah and Metcalf family to sue me. I dare them, please. Cause soon as them white lawyers call, I'm flipping like pancakes in grandma's kitchen.
This is the most.
Yeah, so that's what we have here. Now, this is alleged to be AI, and I'm not going to dispute that it's not or it isn't. That it's not or it is. But it's just another thing here that we have to address when it comes down to the Karmelo Anthony and what's been going on. Now, either way, regardless of whether or not this is a AI or not, I would like to know. So, yeah. But guys, that's what's been going on here. This every single day or every other day, there seems to be something crazy going on with this stupid case, and it's just gotten complete insanity here. I honestly think the Metcalf should sue Drew Anthony and Charleston White for this type of stuff because it's just getting insane. It's getting completely out of hand here, and these people need to be held accountable. And maybe they are planning something. Maybe they are, waiting for the actual court case to be over before they do something. But I think these people need to be sued because this is completely outrageous. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.